I'm back.
Meteora,
Yes.
I'm up here. They fell back. I don't know if we have any troops between us and the enemy.
Perhaps we should find out.
I was trying not to. If they're alerted that we're here, they'll send more people this direction.
This is a good point. However,
an
knowing
option.
that they are
They can go back
enforcers,
and
they
try to
will
link
likely
up.
sweep through the area in search of their targets.
1 second.
Parker,
Parker, I asked again. We're isolated in the logistics room.
Are we
Safe to push out back to you guys?
10-4, we're dealing with a situation at the moment. We've locked down one of our doors, but it's only a matter of time before they're gonna blast through them. I need more units down here, or they're gonna breach in and take this entire place.
Understood. We'll head on over.
We're dealing with enforcers.
Okay, come on. Be prepared for anything beyond this story.
Get down.
Okay, Meteora, we're going straight back. Walk backwards.
Proceed down the hallway. I will cover.
I'm calling down some reinforcements. Get me a firing line on this door.
Okay, I think we made the correct choice because there was nobody between us and them.
Well, because all the doors were locked.
Where did you just
Yeah.
come from?
Shield
They
boy.
just came from this area. Yeah.
Where's that shield
Did we
boy?
not go through there?
On the opposite end of the
Let's say you went around.
hallway,
Other side of door.
Bosh, we could have come to this door.
melting sound can be heard.
Keep him there. Keep him there.
as the plasma
He's staying.
begins to make way, and the
It's
door
a bit close
melts
quarters.
off of its hinges. On the other end, the enforcers, the officers in tow, they are starting to move.
Fire on these
If you want to
fuckers!
stay here, you can. Give them cover, Meteora.
I'm
falling
throw
back.
an EMP.
Understood.
EMP, got it. Rolling preemptively to see how this be.
Alright, man with me.
Watch your
For a moment, let me send some men forward. Men, come forward. Let's go. Move it. Come forward.
Roll that
quickly.
fucking EMP! With a critical one!
EMP!
Enforcer grabs the EMP grenade and throws it back, and it detonates right in
Incoming!
the face of Alex, disabling him. He shuts down temporarily.
Do I shut down?
Protection area are dazed.
Firing line on me.
Alex!
Someone
Alex! Someone get this fucking synthetic up! Lieutenant! I need Alex up now!
Understood.
Lieutenant!
Fuck! Shit, they're right next to us!
Move back.
You were just shot in the face.
Give us Colton Myers.
Stop firing.
Marker fields, and you all will live.
I do not possess the strength to carry him.
Let it go!
We need the civilian.
The door is deadlocking again. Get it open.
Understood.
Get this door shut down.
The shield right now.
You all back away from this door so it stops opening. It is dead bolted now. Get behind, get to the shield. You can move him back, assume that he's there.
You can go further back.
Right there, right there, right there. Perfect.
We need the death shield.
A D10 for severity.
Get that shield
The
down.
roll that was given was a 1. This is yet
If they
another
breach that door, then you put that shield on.
low situation. Alex, you are completely disabled at this moment. It will take interference from another to get you back online anytime during this engagement.
Hey, we don't have
What is Dom?
We might need to grab that engineer.
What is the civilian Dom? He's the only Decker that I am aware of.
One
Dom,
Bring him here.
Could your
I need you to double time right now to our position.
Where are you?
Dom, I'm right here. I'm looking at you. Hello? Come here. Get this synthetic up now. Alex. Double time, Dom.
Oh no.
Bosh.
Oh boy.
No pressure, Dom, but if you
Bosh, please come and assist.
As you start to look, as you start working on this, okay, is anybody assisting with this? You are assisting
Yes.
Meteora, understood.
Okay.
I'm also assisting through Meteora.
You're assisting for. Okay, so there are 3 people involved with this. Spicy, I love it. Let's roll this. Good thing this is with advantage.
Come on, come on.
That's better. With a 13 plus 3. The effects of the EMP look to have blown out some of the systems, but between the technical expertise of the mechanical and programming sides of the logistics officers and Dom, they're able to get Alex partially back up and running. He is able to move, but his weapon systems are
You can get
going to be
him up.
thrown off for a while.
I can at least reroute power.
He'll be able to defend, but he cannot fire. His shields are up, his guns are not, as this was a critical injury as far as we are concerned.
Alright. So what do you plan to do?
If you can get him online, I can reroute power.
Alright.
Use subsystem 5 and subsystem 6. Those will be the most successful ones.
What happens when enforcers
Alright.
Rerouting now.
Collision is now imminent. 5 minutes till System unlikely. for impact.
Come on, stand
I'll
up.
return to your systems, Alex.
I'm unable to bring his weapon systems online. They appear to be disabled.
Approaching terminal velocity. About to
Rerouting primary power to his shield.
It's coming back online, and you're able to stand.
Bracing impact.
We don't have time.
Watches. So shits now.
When I tell you to get that fucking shield up, you get it up. Understood?
Rerouting.
I'm with you.
Oh boy.
This would be easier to do from the logistics room.
It would have, except we lost that position.
Not necessarily. The door is just in the other room.
All the servers are over here, you two.
Let's go.
There's also
One
someone on the
moment.
other side of this wall.
Perhaps I can route into there.
Okay.
Enforcers prying it to open with his bare hands. Power armor.
It's starting.
Shit.
Ariana?
By the way, if there's any,
Yes.
I'm Meteora. I'm about to try and link the servers that are in the engineering room to the logistics office. I want to try to assist when it comes time to. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, give me a moment.
This Meteora.
You continue to fire on this shield, and it looks like nothing is happening. It is still holding, but it looks like they
The subnet is
look like they are
not
pulling
organized
back.
well. One moment.
Say it, please.
I'm wondering why the door's freaking out.
All right, remember, as they're covering the retreat, once they get
Keep
to
that door
the
closed. We're
docking
currently
station
exposed.
door,
Please don't let them shoot at us.
y'all are going to be detonated. So do not go down until... Yep, as soon as they see the ping.
We're trying to get ourselves into the logistics network. If we can, we'll be able to assist you.
You all explode hard out and get ready with the explosion effect.
Yep.
Wait. You have a special
I'm
style of tool, don't you?
I'm watching.
Come here.
You're about to be killed.
In regards to getting in?
Yep.
Yeah, we need to
Got it.
get into the
Start with
logistics
Kane,
network,
start
which is
with
on the
Kane.
other side of this building, on this
Pause.
ship. Do you think you might be
Everybody
able to help us do it
in front
remotely?
looks as the officers start
I
to
can't
look
do it
around
remotely.
and
I can
We just got
panic.
pinged. We just got pinged.
Ping went out throughout the area from the way the enforcers are going, and then this happens.
May we pong?
Probably shouldn't stand here for too long then. Unfortunately, I can only directly connect to things. I can't remotely.
In front of you, every single one of the
Oh, I thought that's what that
officers'
was. Never mind.
equipment
This is only
detonates
direct.
on them. All of them blown to pieces.
You think you got this,
The
Meteora?
enforcers must have used something to cause their equipment to self-destruct. There is nothing left of it. It is all scrap and melted slag.
DMs are busy. The officers appear to have detonated.
Phoenix would like to use their focus point in whenever roll when we're about to land ground.
It is a
Alright,
good
so-
thing it's not us.
I am.
Yes. The only unfortunate part is, even if we manage to crash land... Wait, how much time do we have left?
All right. Now that I am no longer DMing that shit,
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Meteora,
Brace
are you still
yourself.
here?
Yes, basically we want to set up a remote remote command.
What's the best place to be?
Sorry, being spoken to.
Understood.
Apologies.
Okay, anyways, what we want to do is set up a basically a set of commands that will go off once we basically remotely activate it from the logistics room to swap the shields over rapidly without being in there.
Understood. I like it. I love it.
We're making a macro, it's easy.
Yeah, you're making a macro, and that's very technical. And yeah, you think that whatever you just set up right now, when it comes time to set off the payload, so to say, that it's probably going to work rather effectively.
Doc!
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Come here.
I am in and I have set up a macro.
Good. Let's get to a position then. Anything to hold on to, anything that will make it so that we don't get our heads beaten in.
Wiggle my way out of it.
Sit down here. How are things outside the engineering bay?
We have no idea.
Lieutenant Field, status
The front team
update?
isn't communicating.
Report.
Say again.
Plasma to the shielding.
Status update. Please.
The hallway clear. Officers detonated. The enforcers have left. We've got probably less than 3 minutes to hunker down.
Affirmative. Please get you and the rest of the agents to safety. Thank you. Good
We're in the
work.
generator room. Would you advise us to move somewhere else?
No, go move to anywhere in where you're able to brace for impact. We need to still be holding that hall just in case there's people roaming around, but we need everybody to be braced.
So, Lieutenant, if this generator explodes while we're hunkered down in here, what
This
What
was
are
going
our
to be the
chances
point
of
I was
surviving?
going to make.
Fastest stitch job I have ever done.
Let him know that Chris here has already prepared the reactor for the maneuver.
We've already prepared the reactor for the maneuver. We have it well prepared for anything to go wrong.
There you are. No, I'm not a good sewing.
Good job.
Cloak, so good luck.
This is doing a number on my
But
back
start
already.
bleeding again. Come get bandages. I don't have that many. At least not here.
This brings me back to the Altmans. Cowering under a metal staircase while people shoot around me.
How fun is it?
Is there another one?
I have need of you. Yes.
Can't bring them down here.
Do you need us to bring them down here?
Unless you want us to cover the entire reactor room in blood, no.
It's alright.
All right.
Got 2 legs.
Not much we can do at this point. You
Affirmative.
can choose where you want to brace, Meteora.
I will be with you. You are my operator.
Good.
Oh, there.
Dear God, this is gonna be nasty.
This area seems safe enough.
There's a hole.
Does.
To be able to tell Special 5.
And say that.
So,
missed.
looking at Hannah,
This is absolutely
there
good.
was there was a point blank shot from one of the enforcers.
Clean through your hand. It grazed your finger, along the bone, to your hand, and into your wrist. He's bleeding a lot. It looks as if the bullet cut an artery. It's a critical injury with a 2. You can't patch
By the way,
this. He needs a doctor.
You go see Vanya over there. I already treated
You appear to be
she's under
bleeding.
the stairs. Kerrigan with my auto success.
How unfortunate.
Tosha,
Yes. Talk to me.
make the judgment.
Yes. I will roll for you. Give me one moment as I reset my avatar because my dice model's broken.
Meteor, please do not stand in front of my barrel.
Rolling for you. This will be with a -1.
Understood. One moment.
All right.
Thank you.
Rolling. 7 - 1, 6. Not crit failure, but failure. This is awful. And you lost 2 of your men to those enforcers.
Of course I push us here.
Serena is able to help
Guess
the
I'll just do this.
doctor apply the appropriate pressure while they work to
One
keep the
moment.
blood flow from the wound to a minimum, and is able to be patched up without any outward
Thor.
further damage. Most of the damage now looks to be
You see a similar wild look in her eyes, just like last week.
given the severity of the weapon and training of the individual. You are quite lucky.
No, there was
I would suggest we find somewhere comfortable. Sit down. And protect your head.
Also, don't get too close to the core, Meteora.
I understand. I will be
Core
not
has a-
getting any closer.
Okay, just making sure.
Certainly can. To
Just brace yourselves down here.
roll
Oh, I don't like this.
There's more that we could have been
has
doing.
been used.
Alright.
6.
I shouldn't have been in the logistics room. I should have been doing something more.
Resolve bonus
I
will
should've
not be
been-
applied, and you will not be able to.
Should've.
Hey.
You will still need more work before
Yes.
you'll be able to overcome
We're all still alive, aren't we?
the future and be
No, we lost 2.
doing this better.
Oh,
You alright? You're all
Sarge, you receive a ping in your helmet to report to the administrative room. And report to Colton on the 2 losses of your men.
You react well. I'm sure you can help her out.
You appear to be hyperventilating.
No, we could have been doing better.
I got it out.
Looking upon them, despite the lackadaisical
We could have been doing better. We shouldn't have been in logistic rooms. We should have been.
about it, you look down and there's
Should have been doing more.
a complete hole in their
I could have been
hand.
stronger.
It was shot
Could have been.
clean through. And it.
Just don't let it eat you up.
Anything less than perfection, I lost.
It was a 2. It was a
2. Learn from.
Yikes.
Have we crashed yet?
No, we have not.
Negative. It was a bluff.
There, what the fuck? Why haven't we crashed yet? Start pressing bandages and trying to figure
I haven't been crashed yet.
I do not know. I am still waiting on commands.
There's not much skin
I don't know about you, but I'm going to be bracing until it's told otherwise.
Go get
find some
commands
As
from.
the doctor works on this, reports ring true. This injury, especially with the equipment available, there's really no way to get that hand completely back. But whether it just be instinct or just
Perhaps it would be wise for us to return upstairs and find out.
Start work to use the bandages to help hold it together.
You're right, Meteora.
Come with me.
There's still a bit of mobility left over even after she works, and with a 16 plus 2, this treatment, despite how bad the injury was.
Doors are really finicky. I think it's part of that lockdown system.
One moment, please. Vosh, please come with me. Good job.
Thank you, Lieutenant. System must go offline. Will not open. The gun will not come online. Major weapon offline. It requires more time.
Understood.
Good idea, Brace.
We'll factor that in.
Shield is still active, though.
We were not asked to come here, Meteora.
You appear to be experiencing signs of anxiety, fear, and potentially other emotions.
Not wrong. This is the part about emotions that aren't exactly optimal.
But you indicated that they were good earlier.
They are good. They give you a sense of fear. They give you a sense of what you should and shouldn't be doing and what you can be doing better.
They appear to be
They
overwhelming
are
you.
Good.
You appear to be panicking. I would suggest you breathe.
I am doing what I need to in order to successfully. Sir.
I am here.
We are awaiting further
Good
orders.
work. 15 minutes to impact. We can't see out the cockpit, so we're flying blind, trusting the systems.
Understood. Perhaps it would assist if I was...
But good work regardless. Just trust the systems. I've uploaded my own personal scans to it. So you should be able to touch down with relative ease. I say that, and it's a collision, therefore it'll be rough no matter what we do. However, the logistics team will make it a little bit easier.
Understood.
How many losses?
To my knowledge, sir, 2.
Who were these 2?
Unknown at this time, sir.
I run a check. Checking for helmet feed. Samson and Margaret. These are the units missing in the field. Their helmets are no longer connected to the command link, which means they were shot in the head by Enforcer slugs. Attempting to link up to their previous command feed up until the incident. Successful. They ignored orders and rushed in.
I will review the footage later, sir.
Would you like a sim? It'll help you cope.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Blue stem. For the next hour until the end of session, you have the clear-minded status effect, and your effects are numbed.
Yes, sir.
Good work in the field. Two
Thank you, sir.
losses, but the ship is still up and running, at least for now. Mission objective's going to change. Above all else, keep the civilians safe. However, at this rate, it's gonna come down to survival.
Yes, sir.
The laws are going to change.
Let's assist the pilot.
Understood.
Where's your access port, pilot?
Access granted.
What's been the issue so far?
Need to keep shield stabilized. Other than that, I have a clear way of being able to crash land. Well, not crash land, but the best that we can.
How have your systems been? The ones that are monitoring the sensors. Have they been intact? Have they been off?
All systems are intact. Colin is able to keep them stabilized.
Good. We don't need much there. I'll simply process the information for you. Hopefully we'll be able to make it slightly easier.
I always have one flip of a switch if I need to go into manual override to do manual landing.
I would prepare for that. Especially considering we're going to be going through atmosphere at high speeds, the chances of our sensors going down is extremely high. The best I can do is attempt to reinforce them.
Understood. Looks like we'll at least get enough propulsion to be able to land on the planet.
That works.
Bring a slingshot.
Were your systems reading out that number that Colton reported?
Yes.
The 15 minutes one, or the original 5 minutes one?
I was reading out both, but it seems like we have been granted more time. Well, it's 15, then 5 minutes.
Looking at the estimates that are sent across, you imagine, based off of Colton's information, that this maneuver, you will start to enter the atmosphere of this planet in about 9 minutes' time. Meteora, when that happens, you imagine that would be the time to activate the special measures that were put into place.
Ariana, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is there anything here indicating that the original estimate that we got, which was 5 minutes, was accurate?
Like the estimate from earlier.
Correct.
You would know based off of the fact that it went through the logistics system, caused that alert to go out through the ship, that was fabricated. A forced message sent by Colton for what you can only imagine was a bluff. Whatever it may be, the ship systems from up ahead seem to indicate that there is no more ships docked against it. The final enforcer jump ship has since detached, and the ship is on its collision course with this planet.
Interesting choice, Colton. We'll see if it pays off.
Well, I'm sure.
You know what?
With one of the few engines left online. With one of the few engines left online, you can see the amount of fuel is rapidly depleting to keep the thrust going forward. You imagine once it runs out, your course will continue. And it's probably a good thing too, because with the way that this landing is going to be, having any fuel left over is likely to be a explosive choice.
Pilot, what's your name again?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. You'll have to make sure that we are well in the correct trajectory before we run out of fuel.
Yes, I'm
Are you able to make final adjustment? Will you be able to make final adjustments even when we're out of fuel?
I'll be able to do the best we can with the
That wasn't the question, Phoenix. Will you be able to make final adjustments? Good.
Most ships of this size are equipped with emergency flaps. These can be used to potentially slow down the ship.
You would know with the connection you have to this ship with the manual override that this is indeed true, that there is emergency mechanical systems in play that are considered part of the landing gear that are meant as a backup to help make minor corrections to course. It is nowhere near the same as the actual engines, as there's no thrust to control it at that point, but with minor adjustments you can at least ensure that you don't start to tailspin out of control.
If we run out of fuel, will we still be able to have our proper subsystem? So does the ship have power still, or is the fuel specific for the thrusters?
The fuel is specifically for the thrusters. The reactor is, thanks to the efforts from earlier, going to make it all the way.
Out of curiosity, is there anything else that we can do to reinforce the manual parts of it from the landing gears to see if we can make sure that stays intact and is a little bit more accurate?
Well, depends. What do you want to do?
Phoenix, advise me a bit. I want to see if we can make sure that those last adjustments are as best as we can, or worse, or prevent the worst, which is potentially losing them on the way down.
Understood.
The best I could think. I'll put a focus point towards this as well.
You absolutely can. All right.
We want to use these flaps to be able to stabilize towards going to the ground. But we also want to throw a little bit of cargo out as well.
Yep. So
unused, used cargo.
Between Phoenix and Logi. Phoenix guiding Logi where to look into these systems using the immense knowledge I have of the current working systems rather than trying to pilot it this entire time. Plus, their cool remaining even in the face of this imminent crash landing that is about to come. With a +1 bonus from the focus point utilized, and a base roll of 19 for a total of 20. Some minor adjustments are made in the ship's operating code and the emergency protocols, as these were designed for a landing that is meant to be more horizontal rather than was about to come forward. These adjustments will be factored into the severity of the crash. You feel like that whatever you have done is more than likely going to help it land in a more favorable position, such to keep damage to a minimum, as much as one can for what's about to happen.
Good job, Phoenix.
Good.
You got it from here.
If at all possible, I would
Understood.
suggest that we enter from an angle. This will reduce the amount of drag, reducing the chance that we
Naturally.
burn up in the
Planning on it.
atmosphere. Additionally, it will give you more opportunities to apply drag with the emergency flaps. This will help slow our descent even further.
Already planning
Smart.
on it. Routing to get it done at the moment.
Very good, as long as you are aware.
I think we're in the best situation possible in terms of, well, being ready for the worst situation possible, but
Yes.
now all we can do is wait. I suppose
my
these
years of
chairs
operation,
probably be... Yes?
Under my years of operation, I've gone through hundreds of crash landing scenarios.
And you like this?
Once.
I'll take once. Meteora, most likely the most protected places here are actually in the chairs,
Affirmative.
where the pilots and the gunners are supposed to be. I suggest that we take those spots.
Strap yourselves
I would
in.
agree with this. Buckle up.
Go ahead and
There
take
should
one.
be, if possible, if you need it, there are oxygen masks under.
Good. Most of my cybernetics filter air for me, so I should be fine, but I might as well grab one. I'll put it this way, Phoenix. We gave you all the tools that you could possibly have. Don't fuck up.
Bosh.
I don't plan to.
Bosh.
Yes?
When you are ready. I am ready to give the plan.
Say again?
When you are ready, give me the command.
The ship starts to shake violently as you can tell, you're starting to enter the atmosphere.
As I said, when you are ready.
This
What did you say,
time,
Meteor?
When you are ready.
go.
Then that means it's time to redirect the shields. Let's go.
Understood. Redirecting.
As the lines of code that were injected into the power drives of the reactor come into play, you can hear the sounds of draining, the shields going into other positions, and the gear meant to help this ship land start to engage themselves at full power. The reactor giving all it can to ensure that this stays on track. Phoenix, your hands hold steady. This is surprisingly, given everything else, you were able to hold your cool. This is almost second nature to you by now, with your natural tendency to be able to pilot ships even like this. The room shakes. All of you strapped in are not thrown from your seats, but there is immense turbulence. The countdown on the screen ticks down. 4 minutes until impact.
Have the people in the mechanics room been informed of this? Do they know to
I will let them know. All units, please be advised. 4 minutes until touchdown.
get to say engage? Is that a thing I can say? I'm not the captain.
T-minus 4 minutes till impact. We are approaching the atmosphere of the unknown planet.
Three minutes until impact.
Did Colton just get the wrong number?
Colton, I would suggest finding a place to strap into, if at all possible.
I will be in the admin room.
Understood.
Colton, we
Prepare.
all the preparations that we can.
Find a spot. Preferably a spot that isn't in storage, lest you be smashed by our supplies. I'd recommend cafeteria. Cafeteria. The cockpit. Or the emergency rooms. The escape pod rooms we used to sleep in. 2 minutes.
You start to pull up.
As Colton says this, the ship begins to whir and groan as it starts to approach this unknown atmosphere.
Rushing against
All of you
force of the
get
black
slightly
shields.
thrown off balance, as this atmosphere is unlike Soltaris, to the atmosphere you're used to. It is rough. The ship begins to groan more and more.
57.
Some of you hit the deck. Some of you slam into a wall. You sustain minor injuries.
You got this, Phoenix. Focus.
T-minus 1 minute till impact.
You can tell that you are mere miles above the surface of the planet now. 13
Come on,
seconds.
Phoenix. Phoenix, you got this. Focus.
25. 20. 19.
You got this.
18. 17. 16.
Brace.
15.
Brace for impact.
14. 13. 12. 11.
Rebels.
10. 9.
Everyone, brace for impact.
7.
This very well may be the end. But should we wake and find ourselves on the other side of this unknown planet, assess the injured.
Impact.
We'll be alright.
Smash as everyone is thrown violently. The lights
As soon as this
flicker,
message is delivered over
and
your
everything
command
in the
links,
cockpit goes
there is a
dark as
gigantic
everyone
jolt
is knocked
in the ship
unconscious from
as
the
it collides
impact.
with the ground,
Pause.
and everyone and everything is thrown out of their seats, thrown against a wall. Synthetics, you are thrown so hard against a wall that, unfortunately, you power down temporarily. For how long is unknown. Player characters that are human and fleshy, you throw yourself against a table, against a chair, against a wall, you try your best to brace. However, each and every one of you are thrown so hard that you are temporarily knocked unconscious. The ship groans and whirs and eventually comes to a stop. And that is where tonight's session ends. Please respawn.